how can a facilitator purify himself or herself for their own inner transformation? Give us your guidance. Second is we have been meditating for a long time and sharing Bhagavan's vision in our own way. But we feel that real transformation is still missing. What are the main obstacles in meditator's growth and how can we overcome them? Third agenda is we facilitate meditation. People often expect greed and go to us. This sometimes creates ego in facilitator without knowing, and we get jailed from the group. How can we protect ourselves from this ego trip? Let's enter into the subject. How can a facilitator purify himself or herself for their own transformation? When you conduct meditation camps and introduce meditation to newcomers and also to the people who have been meditating, at each camp you should also learn something. The best teacher learns from his student also. Because every student is unique and everybody has something which others don't have. A small booklet called Panchi. 5 discipline to purify and to keep our mind clean. So this booklet, I think all meditation facilitators should keep in his desk and read it not one time but many times, so that you don't forget. The first thing is purification, Shuddhi of the body, the mind, of the environment where you live, your food, also your friendship, because that is also a food with whom you talk. The idea comes to your mind. And you have to be very choosy in everything. Very, very aware. Everything should be clean and pure. The detail you will find in this book. And regular sadhana, we have talked it much previous day. Satsang, always find out somebody from who can inspire you. Generally, mind feel comfortable with juniors so that you can become a master and you can teach or you can give advice. But always look for somebody who is more experienced, seasoned than you in meditation. So satsang, good company of people who are on the path and slightly senior than you. If you can find somebody who is more advanced in meditation, this company will be very helpful. And ultimately, if you regularly meditate and create an environment around you of purity. There is a word used in Zen, Satori. Patanjali talks in his own language, Savikalpa Samadhi. Satori is when your mind becomes silent. When your mind becomes silent, the moment your desire, your mind is free from desire and prejudices, you will be transported into different atmosphere. Satori is a glimpse of Samadhi. Samadhi को झलक क्यों साधक होना कुछ these days when we are meditating and only seasoned sannyasis are here for training program. They are severe sannyasi and they are meditating. So these days I noticed that every evening at the end of flight room we have a glimpse of Satori. The mind becomes silent and people can stay for a long time in ecstasy. And then one very very समय बसो सकते बिना कुने music को बिना कुने आधार. So that is the fruit of meditation, and that's the taste. That where you have to reach to samadhi. Samadhi is a permanent state, no? Satori is a time bomb. It lasts for a few minutes, sometimes few hours. Sometimes it can last even for a few days. But it is not a permanent stage, You will fall down from Satori or from Sadhana Samadhi, you will come back, It is not a permanent state. But that gives you a test and that gives you a confidence and that also gives you an invitation that when the short Satori will be so fulfilling and so beautiful that will give encouragement for Samadhi. So these are the Satori also purify you and Satori also gives you hope that one day you will reach in that stage where all the time you will be free from mind, worry and ego. So these are the things. So this book, once you see, Hindi, Nepali, English, they are available in all the languages, 3 languages, also in Russian and many other languages. Sannyasi has translated it in their own language also. So you should keep this and read, not once, again and again. The environment should be clean. Our clothes should be clean. Our food should be clean. What you read, don't read dirty materials. Nowadays, in social media, the menu is very big. You can taste anything there, So you have to become particular that you don't see or read anything which pollutes your mind. And there's so many things which can inspire you. In social media, there's a lot of things. There is also phone mandara. There's also videos of Raman Maharshi, the small videos. There's a lot of things which can inspire you. And also there is a lot of things which can pollute your mind. So you have to be very selective. What to watch, what not to watch. These things, I was talking about cleanness. Bhagavan used to say, there is a saying of Jesus that cleanliness is next to God. And Bhagavan also said in Pune that Jesus said that cleanliness is next to God. I don't believe in God. For me, cleanliness is first. Then comes God and other things. So my ashram should be very, very clean. So when Osho was in body, now, Pune ashram was bathrooms. I was the cleaner for many months, I know. So we have to clean the bathroom 3 times. Morning, daytime, in the evening. No? So everything was perfectly clean. So that we should learn. Your center should be clean. If you are center coordinator, take care of it. It may be poor, no problem. It should not be very flashy or very modern. It can be hot, but it should be clean. And cleanliness is a must. And your clothes should be clean. Your food also. Don't eat the food which can pollute your body or your mind. Very choosy, be very choosy about your food. Because these days, all the packed food which comes in wonderful packets, they have preservatives, chemicals, and ultimately they are not helpful for your health. So avoid, have that. Be very particular about all your food. What you eat, what you read, what you see in the television, all these are food. What you talk with your friends, your telephone talks. No, these are all food. So clean, be careful that you don't take anything which pollutes your psyche or your body or your mind. Suddhi is very, very important. Purification is very important. Our ashrams, even today, relatively our ashrams are clean. If you go to public toilet in Nepal, you cannot tolerate it. No? Public toilet is so dirty. Here on Saturday, 500 people comes as visitor. But still our volunteers keep our bathroom clean. We try to try. So cleanliness is a must, and that helps other cleanliness also.
Swami, we have been meditating for a long time, saying Bhagavan vision in our own way, but we feel the real transformation is still missing. Transformation takes much longer time. The real transformation is enlightenment. No? So that takes much time. So don't be in hurry. We are very fortunate that we have a master. And we have a communes. We have an ashram. Not only master. There were many masters, but they didn't create a commune. No. So we are fortunate, we have a ashram, we have communes, not one, many communes, and we have a master like Osho. So that is a great fortune, big luck. And transformation is happening. Those who are living in commune and or meditating regularly, visiting ashrams, even if they have not possible for them to stay longer in commune. I have made request to all of my fellow travelers that every year you should spend at least 15 days in a charged Buddha field. No? Those who live in the commune, sometimes they don't realize how lucky they are, because our mind is very cunning. So what I see that the people who permanently live in the commune, sometimes they also miss, and they think about Kuwait or going to Himalaya or going to this place or that place. No, mind always does not live in here and now. So this is my experience that permanent residents of commune also lose the value. They don't value. जो चीज सजिलै उपलब्ध छ त्यसप्रति मान्छेको प्यास घट्छ, स्वाभाविक हो। यसै कारणले भगवानले के गर्नुहुन्थ्यो? That's why Bhagavan is to send people out of the commune. When he was in body, and so he used to send people, go to Europe and conduct meditation or for any reason. क्योंकि धेरै दिन बसेपछि पनि हाम्रो मन जुन छ नि बडा हरामी छ, यो यति हरामी छ कि बयान गरेर साध्य छैन। So mind is never happy where it lives for a long time. No? Here and now, यो हाम्रो मन्त्र हुनुपर्छ, तर मनको मन्त्र ठिक उल्टो छ, there and then. त्यस कारणले that's why people who come from America to Tapovan, no? Chanda, Samir, no? They enjoy it more. They enjoy it more than who live permanently here. So we have been meditating for a long time and sharing Bhagavan's vision in our own way, but we feel the real transformation is still missing. No? That's good feeling. If you feel that transformation is missing, that's a good feeling. You should find out the solution. And if you search, you will get the solution. What are the main obstacles in meditators' growth and how can we overcome them? These are the obstacles: bad company, not visiting to the ashram frequently. That's why in the our Panchashil of RSSI, I'm requesting them that make it a discipline that you live in any part of the world, but at least 15 days every year you should spend in a charged Buddha field, in a group meditation. No? So each time you will grow. So visiting a master place, visiting Osho commune, and regular meditation, I have not to talk, we have talked already too much. So your regular meditation and purification and quest for transformation. You should be very thirsty, eager that why your transformation is not happening. All these things will add and transformation will happen. But if it does not happen, don't get impatient, because transformation sometimes takes many lives, real transformation. Those who don't get Guru, I to give you one example. Shivpuri Baba, he has left his body in 1963. in Nepal. He was enlightened. He became enlightened at the age of 50 and lived for a long life, 137 years. Last 37 years were in Nepal. Fully enlightened. Bhagavan has praised him and his teaching. He is helping. He is one of the pillars of Tapovan. He is helping people, he is helping the movement of Osho in Nepal. Bhagavan said that he prepared the background, like Meher Baba prepared a background for Bhagavan's in Pune. Meher Baba was living there, so Bhagavan said that Meher Baba prepared a background for me, for my. You will not understand these things, but these are very esoteric things. A master creates another master creates a field. So Bhagavan has said that Meher Baba created a background for my work in Pune, and Shivpuri Baba done same thing in Nepal. But you know Shivpuri Baba, how many years and life it took him to become enlightened? Shivpuri Baba has said that at the Buddha time, I was also a Hindu monk. If you remember Buddha's story, the night Buddha left his palace, 4 things happened. He saw a sick person for his vairagya. 4 things happened. He saw first time a very sick person, a very old person who could not walk, a dead body who had left his father did not allow him to see a dead body. First time he saw a dead body, and he saw a monk, a sannyasi. I will not go in detail. You have all read these stories, so I don't want to go in detail. But that 4th thing provoked him to leave the house and become a sannyasi. That same night he left. No? So Shivpuri said this monk, Hindu sannyasi, because Buddhist sannyasi has not started that time, bhikshus were not there. So the monk whom Buddha saw, that was me. So 2500 years before also he was a sannyasi. Try to understand, I am telling you something very important. And he has said that I was sannyasi not first time. I was sannyasi in many previous life also before Buddha saw me. So since 2500 years, more than 2500 years, Shivpuri has indicated that he was sannyasi in his previous life also before Buddha saw him. Nobody knows how many lives he was a sannyasi and how many meditation he did. In this life also, he was 32 years alone in a forest. 32 years alone in a forest. He made a hut in the Narmada forest, Amarkantak, and he was meditating alone for 32 years in this life. पहिलाको जीवनमा कति गर्नुभयो हामीलाई थाहा छैन. अलिकति उहाँको एक लाइफ बिफोरको मैले अलि लेखेको छु, पढ्नु होला. So a sincere seeker like Shivpuri Baba has to wait many lives for total transformation. What to talk about us? We are not that sincere like Shivpuri Baba. So it is not a one-day job that it will happen today. No, you have to be very patient, very patient. But it happens only also in one life. That's a big surprise, I'm telling you. Shivpuri Baba has a Nepalese helper, Madhav Baje. His cook was cooking for Shivpuri Baba in Nepal. He served Shivpuri Baba for many years. He was simple Nepalese Brahmin. He could not understand even Hindi or English, no? So, but he served Shivpuri Baba with total dedication. Other followers of Shivpuri Baba, educated people used to come. Shivpuri Baba was very fluent in English, is very good English. So he was teaching in English or in Hindi. But Madhav Baje could not understand both the language, Hindi or English. So Shivpuri Baba has said about Madhav Baje that इसने हिंदी में उन्होंने कहा इसने शिक्षा तो बिल्कुल नहीं लिया मुझसे, इतने दिन मेरे साथ रहा, मुझसे शिक्षा नहीं लिया, लेकिन इतनी ईमानदारी और भक्ति से मेरी सेवा की कि ये इसी जन्म में इनलाइटेड हो जाएगा. आई विल ट्रांसलेट. द शिवपुरा सेड दैट दिस माधव बाजे, he could not understand my language, Hindi or in Nepali or English, and he has not done meditation. He does not do meditation. So he does not understand my teaching and he does not practice in meditation. But with so much dedication, so much love, and with such efficiency, he cooked my food and served me. Shivpuri Baba from South India, and he was eating sambar and things like dosha. So he taught Madhav Baje to prepare sambar and South Indian dishes, and he became a perfect cook. And he was serving Shivpuri Baba, was very hard taskmaster. Sometimes he has also beaten Madhav Baje. No, Guru can use any means. No, fortunately, I have been in close proximity to Madhav Baje. He was very kind enough to me. After Shivpuri left his body, I could not have his darshan, physical darshan of Shivpuri Baba. But Madhav Baje was my guide, and he was guiding me. He has left body about maybe 15-20 years before. So I had a close proximity to him. He loved me so much, we fell in love so much, that every Wednesday night I have to eat with him at his house. हर एक बुधबार को दिन में मलाई खाना खुवाउनु हुन्थ्यो, उहाँको घरमा हामी खान्थे. उहाँसँग मैले धेरै सिकेँ. I learned much from him. So, and he became enlightened before leaving his body, fully enlightened. But Shivpuri Baba has said that Madhav has done so honestly my service, with total dedication. His totality will make him enlightened. He cannot meditate, he don't understand my language. But his love and his totality, is total in his dedication. He will not have to take another life, he will become enlightened. And yes, Madhav Baje has told me that he is totally enlightened. And he was also one of my guide. I used to get guidance from him. Every Wednesday I have to eat with him. No, he has called me he loved me so much. A cook can become enlightened in one life, but master takes 2600 years. Why? Because Shivpuri Baba could not get a master, and the cook get the master. Madhav Bajeले गुरु भेटाउनु भो, शिवपुरी वाले गुरु भेटाउनु भएन. So, because Sivara could not get a master, he had to, I don't know, 2600 years we know, but he has said that he was meditating since before also. So maybe, I don't know, 3000 years or more. He was a monk for 3000 years. But it took such a long time because he could not get a proper master. And his cook become enlightened in one life without meditation, without understanding, because he got a master and he totally dedicated and surrendered to his master. He was so dedicated, he was so much surrendered to the master. He come from a poor family and maintaining, he has 3 sons, educating them, and it was very difficult. So Shivpuri Baba, when he was in body, whatever financial donation he used to receive, he used to give him for maintaining his family. So they were economically in crisis. But when Shivpuri was leaving his body that night, he knew that I will leave the body. He was healthy. No, he was not sick. He didn't go to hospital or ICU unit and ventilator. No, he was in the ashram. He called Madhav Bhadya and he said that my last day has come. Now I am going. Leave this body. You have served me with such a dedication. And there is a financial problem in your family, I know. When I will be gone because I was supporting you. When I will be gone, it will be difficult for you to maintain. So there was an iron chair in the ashram. Phalamko chair, ke bhanidalai. Iron chair भन्नु पर्यो हैन. And there was iron chair, stool. Shivpuri said, they bring it close to me. I will touch it and make it of gold. And that much gold will be sufficient for your whole family to survive. Because gold is very expensive thing, and whole chair becomes a gold, means big money. So because you have no financial support, so bring that chair before I leave my body. I will make that chair I will touch it and it will become of gold. He has that power. We have many stories where we know many stories where people have realized that he has a power. He has power, great power. So your family should not be in financial crisis. Bring that chair. Mahatma Bhadya was so much in love with Shivpuri Baba. Anybody would have in that condition, no? Would have done the same. He had brought the chair and the master make it of gold, and then with that gold he can live very comfortably. You imagine if we are in that position, what you would have done. ईमानदारी से बहुत very honestly सोचा है ना, very honestly. Don't just listen by ear, hear by heart. Suppose you are in that condition. You have financial crisis and your master is saying that I can make your chair made of gold. What would you have done? आप क्या करते जरा ईमानदारी से सोचो. But Madhavaji was in so much love and she was so much pain that Master is leaving his body. He said that when I am losing the real gold, what I will do with the material gold? When you are leaving me, what I will do with Sona? Sona लेके मैं क्या करूँगा? Just imagine yourself in that position. Then you will realize the love. Just don't listen like a story, no? एक कान से सुने इधर कान से निकाल दिया. Imagine yourself in that position. When your family does not have money for food and survival. And Master is saying that he is offering you. No? Bring the chair, I will make it gold. But Madhavaji said that when I am missing the real gold, what I will do with material gold? He didn't brought the chair. And Shivpuriya said, Madhav, this was your last examination. You have passed. That was your last examination. And Shivpuriya said, now you are qualified for enlightenment. Your last, मेरे अन्तिम परीक्षा लिया थिए मैले शिवपुरा पिट्नुहुन्थ्यो माधवबाजेलाई माधवबाजेले भन्नुहुन्थ्यो यति कुरा रिसाउँथ्यो सानो गल्ती भयो भने पिट्नुहुन्थ्यो उहाँले पाउँ कहिले बग्नुहुन्थ्यो भाग जाओ तुम्हारा काम नहीं है उहाँ खुट्टा समातेर रुनुहुन्थ्यो होइन मलाई जति पिटे पिट्नुहोस् तर आफ्नो पाउँबाट टाढा नगर्नुहोस् दिस इज डिसाइपलहुड होइन खुट्टा भन्नुहुन्थ्यो मलाई जति you can beat me as much you like, but don't tell me to go out of this ashram. So, Shivpuriya said, this was I have examined you, you have always passed, this was your last examination. You have passed, now you are qualified for enlightenment. You will, in this life, you will become enlightened. After I leave my body, you will become enlightened. And I leave you in the guardians, you were under my guardianship, I am leaving the body. So I leave you in the guardianship of God, Paramatma. And I am fully confident that the God will take care of you more than me. मैले तिमीलाई केयर गरेँ I was taking care of your financial things, but now I am leaving the body, so I leave you in the mercy of God. परमात्माको शरणमा तिमीलाई छोड्दैछु. And Paramatma will take care of you and your family better than I was taking care. And same thing happened. He left his body. His two sons slowly, they were appointed in royal palace, a very prestigious post. Gazetted officer they became in royal palace in the given नारायणजी दरबारमा दुईटै छोरा फर्स्ट क्लास अफसर भएर रिटायर गर्नु. So Bhagwan, the Paramatma, Shivpuriya said that I am living in the hand of God, He will take care of you better than I was taking care of you. He is more capable. So Madhavaji became enlightened. When I reached to him, he was enlightened. He confessed to me that he is enlightened, and he guided me also. He was guiding me and loving me. So I am just telling you for example that without master, the Shivpuriya took 3,000 years. And with master, his cook became enlightened in one life. We have been meditating for a long time and sharing Bhagwan vision in our own way, but we feel the real transformation is still missing. What are the main obstacles in meditators' growth and how can we overcome them? You just become a disciple like Madhav Bhaje. You will become enlightened in this life. The third chapter, when facilitated meditate, people offer respect, greet and bow to us. This sometimes creates ego. This only does not create sometimes. Most of the time it creates ego. Why you are saying sometimes? Ego is facilitated without knowing and we get derailed from the path. How can we protect ourselves from this ego trap? Always found a company of a person who is superior than you. If you are the leader, then the ego gets chance. But always find somebody who is advanced than you on this path. Then your ego will become little humble. So watch your ego, watch your mind. Yatriji has done a wonderful job. In Tapovan we have very dedicated people. Very, very dedicated. You will not find in any part of the world. I have not seen. As dedicated staff we have in Tapovan, I have not seen in America and Russia and Germany. One person, Yatriji, day and night he works silently without any claim or any publicity. Sitting in his room whole day, he edits, he creates Bhagwan's books, he goes to press, he print. One person has done a job which a whole company of publication sometimes does not do. एक पब्लिकेशन कंपनी है तो 50 जना काम स्टाफ हो जाए. Try to understand. आप लोग सुनते हैं कि नहीं? Yatri, one person is doing job of many people who cannot do the job he is doing alone. Alone he has printed 225 books. And 50 compilation. Compilation is most difficult thing. Compilation means you have to read all the books and you have to compile on that subject. So there is one subject, moksha. Man se mukti moksha hai. Freedom from mind is enlightenment. No? So he has prepared this book. He has taken Bhagwan's quotes from his 700 books in the English. After editing 700 books, he has prepared this book. Realize how difficult it is to prepare a book out of 700 books. You have to read 700 books and find out everything that Bhagwan has said, that how to be free from mind. Man se mukti moksha hai. So one person can do magic. Crowd बड़ा काम हुँदैन काम एकजना मान्छेले यस्तो मान्छेले गर्छ. So this book is very valuable. I keep it all the time. You ask, so it's always on my bed, this book. Every time I read, every day I read. I will request you to read this book. Every one of you, those who understand Hindi, should read this book. How to watch our own mind. How to be free from the mind. It's a wonderful compilation. Compilation takes very difficult, it takes longer time, and Yatriji alone has printed 50 books of compilation. 50. एक book compilation गर्नलाई महिनौ लाग्छ. It takes months. His compilation is so good. Art of Enlightenment ल्याउ त? Art of Enlightenment. So the 50 compilation he has done, collecting everything Bhagwan has said on that subject. Another wonderful job he has done is the art of enlightenment. Huh? Whatever Bhagwan has said about enlightenment, he has collected from his 700 books, Hindi and English, and compiled it. These two books, just I tell you now, if he could have made just two books, I would have respected him whole life. ये दुईटा किताब मात्र वाले कम गर्दिया भाई मैं जिंदगी भर वहाँ को गुण गाँवती है हाँ इस तो वाले 50 कंपाइलेशन कर दो दिस ऑल इज कम रीड नो डिजायर डेथ so his compilation is marvelous and I request you you keep his books on the compile. This is on particular subject. This is a wonderful book, this Art of Enlightenment. I have given it to many people, many masters, like other teachers and masters also. I have presented this book to Sadguru Jaggi Vasudev. He is himself enlightened. No? But out of love I have presented this book to all masters with whom I have met. And those who have read, they all have praised this book. लेकिन आप लोग नहीं पढ़ते हैं, मैं क्या करूं? I will advise you to read at least these two books. Manusya Mukti Moksha and Art of Enlightenment. It's a wonderful compilation, no? Very beautiful compilation. Mind is great mystery, and Bhagwan has said that mind is the misery creating factory. It always creates misery for yourself and for your colleagues. To understand the mind, half work is done. Huh? So this book will help you to understand your mind. Sorry, I become very sentimental when I talk about this thing. Please don't mind my words. It's also out of love I tell you. So Teso Yothyo, when we facilitate meditators, people often respect, greed and bow to us. They sometimes creates ego in facilitator without knowing, and we get derailed from the path.